Hey guys, Gallo here. So today we're gonna do a commentary video. Now I have done some in the past with certain topics and I thought why not do it for games that are gonna release soon that I might do for this channel. So sit back and relax as we go through this list. So for our number one spot we have Forspoken. Forspoken is an upcoming action role-playing video game developed by Luminous Productions and published by Square Enix. It is to be released on October 11th, 2022 for PC and PlayStation 5. According to director Takeshi Aramaki, the gameplay will be focused on terrain, traversal speed, and fluidity. Square Enix also described the game as a narrative-driven adventure. The character will exist in an open-world format where players are able to travel anywhere at any time. The player character, Frey, has access to a variety of magical spells. Following each combat encounter, the player will earn experience points. Frey's cloak can be upgraded in order to improve her combat efficiency and stats while applying nail polish, unlock special abilities. The player can also craft new items or rest at a safe location in order to restore health. While the player is exploring the game, they may encounter a breakstorm, a scenario similar to a horde mode in which waves of demonic creatures spawn and attack Frey. The storm will end with the appearance of a named boss character. The protagonist, Frey Holland, played by Ella Balinska, is a young woman who is transported from New York City to the fantasy world of Athia and uses magical powers to journey through it and survive in order to find her way home. Athia is under the tyrannical rule of witch the Tantas, which include Tantasilla and Tantaprave. Other characters include Frey's sentient bracelet Cuff, the archivist Johedi, and Auden. Forspoken is the debut title for Luminous Productions. The company was originally assembled from employees working on Final Fantasy XV. Earlier in development, the game was known under the title Project Athia. It is being developed to take advantage of the graphical capabilities of the PlayStation 5 technology. The technologies featured in the game include ray tracing for greatly enhanced lighting effects and procedural generation for the creation of large-scale locations. Initially set to be released on May 24, 2022, Square Enix delayed its release to October 11, 2022. So now, for the second game on our list, it's gonna be Mario Strikers Battle League. Mario Strikers Battle League is an upcoming game for the Nintendo Switch. It is the third game in the Mario Strikers series and the first one since Mario Strikers Charged over 15 years prior. Featuring new gear, items, and moves, up to 8 players can play the game in multiplayer. The game also features an online Strikers Club mode where players can host clubs with up to 20 players and compete against other clubs to earn points and increase their ranking. The game is set to release on June 10, 2022. The gameplay is similar to that of previous other games of Mario Strikers, where 2 teams of 5, 4 players, and a goalie compete for points by getting the ball into the opposing team's net. Following the rules of street soccer, there are no penalties like fouls, meaning that players are able to tackle their opponents around the field. Like previous games, items and special moves are used to turn the tide of gameplay. Unlike in previous games, rather than having one main captain and 3 generic sidekicks as teammates, teams in this game, apart from the goalie, are comprised entirely of main playable characters. A new technique introduced in this game is called the team tackle. If a player tackles their own teammate, they send the teammate quickly across the stage. This can be used both defensively by using team tackle at an opponent and stealing the ball from them, or offensively by getting the teammate close to the goal, similar to the Super Strike from Super Mario Strikers and Mega Strike from Mario Strikers Charged. The new Hyper Strike acts as the game's special move and is activated in a similar manner as the latter. Unlike those moves, however, Hyper Strikes must first be obtained by collecting strike or that occasionally appear on the field. Additionally, rather than just having aesthetic differences, each character's Hyper Strike has different gameplay related properties, making them similar to that of the special shots from Mario Sports Mix. Hyper Strikes are also able to bypass goalies. Another new concept introduced in this game is customization. In addition to aesthetic customization options like team color, gear can be purchased from the in-game shop with coins, which allow the players to adjust various attributes such as their movement speed, curve shots, resistance to getting the ball stolen from them, and more. When selecting characters, the players can choose whether to equip their character with gear or not. There are 10 playable characters available in the game. Of those characters, Rosalina and Toad are playable for the first time in Mario Strikers series. Although sidekicks do not return in this game, the player has the option to have multiple Toads or Yoshis on a team. In a similar vein to sidekicks, Boom Booms are now seen as goalies, taking over the role from Critters in previous games. So, the third game on our list is gonna be The Day Before. Day Before is a third-person survival MMO set in a deadly post-pandemic America, overrun by zombie-like infected and survivors killing each other for food, weapons, and cars. You wake up alone in a world you no longer remember, setting out to find answers and the resources to survive. The game is being developed by Fantastic and will be published by Mytona for PC. With the game's announcement, Fantastic also released a trailer giving fans a look at The Day Before's detailed environment. It also revealed that The Day Before will feature not only PvE elements but also PvP. The Day Before will be played in the third person, and its gameplay will feature the core elements of a modern third person MMO, making it familiar to veteran players of the genre. In terms of difficulty, players should expect a challenging experience, given that the trailer clearly showed that it will only take a few bullets to kill players. Fantastic also described the philosophy behind the game, especially its focus on human nature. While there would be those who would team up against the undead, players should also expect other people to take a violent path to survive. However, what sets The Day Before from other MMO games is that it will also focus on exploration and survival. Players can team up with friends to traverse the game's open world with plenty of vehicles that would make exploration more efficient, especially since players will be able to enter individual buildings. Based on the trailer, it is clear that The Day Before's graphics look to be on the realistic side, with detailed environments and well-polished character design. So now, for our second to last game on the list, it's going to be Saints Row the Reboot. Saints Row is an upcoming action-adventure game and reboot of the Saints Row series, developed by Volition and published by Deep Silver. It is scheduled for release on August 23, 2022. Saints Row is set in the fictional city of Santo Leso. Based in the American Southwest, Santo Leso is currently under control of three criminal gangs: Los Banderos, a gritty vehicle and fitness-oriented gang; the Idos, an anarchist gang focused on clubs and nightlife; and Marshall Defense Industries, an international private military corporation based in San Leso that is known for advanced high-tech weaponry. The player character, the Boss, is a former member of Marshall Defense Industries, assembles a new gang from dissatisfied members of these gangs and to seize power from them. These new members include Nina, a mechanic formerly with Los Banderos and serves as the gang's driver; Kevin, a DJ that was part of the Idols and handles the execution of their heist; and Ellie, a business entrepreneur with an MBA that now plans the boss's gang activities. The city is broken down into 9 districts, which include Rancho Providencio, a rundown rural town; El Dorado, a gambling casino haven comparable to Las Vegas; and Monte Vista, a suburban area. As in past Saints Row games, the players will work to take over these districts, granting them certain benefits. New to this game, the player will be able to use empty lots in secure districts to launch illegitimate businesses with legitimate fronts to help finance and benefit the gang. The new city will include more vertical areas with tools that the player will be able to use to take advantage of. The driving gameplay has been improved to encourage the use of vehicles as weapons themselves alongside guns. The game will include a detailed character creator for the player character, including selection of gender. There will be drop-in cooperative multiplayer with a second player, with each player having their own boss character and progressing in their own missions while helping the hosting player. For our final and last game on this list is going to be Multiverses. Multiverses is an upcoming crossover fighting game developed by Player First Games and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. The game features various characters within the Warner Bros. Catalog. Multiverses is a platform fighter that uses similar gameplay to Nintendo's Super Smash Bros. Players battle on different stages and attempt to knock their opponents outside the boundaries of the arena, with characters being knocked further the more damage they take. The game is primarily played in a 2v2 format, though 1v1 and free-for-all options are also available. The game currently features 13 playable characters, with many of them being voiced by actors reprising their roles from previous media. New characters are expected to be announced before and after the game's release. You have, from Cartoon Network's Adventure Time, Finn the Human, Jake, Steven Universe, Garnet. From DC Comics, you have Batman, Harley Quinn, Superman, Wonder Woman. From HBO, Game of Thrones, Arya Stark. Warner Brothers, Looney Tunes, you have Bugs Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, Barnyard Dog, The Iron Giant, Hanna-Barbera, Scooby-Doo, Shaggy Rogers, Velma Dinkley, Tom and Jerry, and their original character, Rain Dog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is a weird short video, maybe it was short, but who cares? I just wanted to throw something out there for you guys and to see if these are the kinds of videos you would like to see, get to know more about me, what I plan to do for the channel, and other games that I plan to play. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, everything, all that. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.